Dear students, welcome. You are most welcome to Cambrian Virtual Classroom. I hope you are well by the grace of Almighty. I am also well. Though you are staying at home, I hope you are going on well with your studies. And today here, I am in front of you to teach English for intermediate class, and the topics has been taken from second paper. Before going to the topics, a little bit about me. I am Seceker, Associate Professor, Department of English, Cambrian College. I think you will enjoy the class and I will try to make the topic very easy to you. Before going to the topic, just have a look at the slide. What can you see here? It's a very common scene. It's a very common scene from village. In remote village, usually we may see this type of scene. Here you can see a bridge. The bridge is not made of brick or cement. It is a bridge made of bamboo. It is temporary bridge, and you know the function of the bridge. And here people, including children, they are using the bridge. They are crossing the canal by using the bridge. It is not a bridge made of concrete. That means it is not a paka bridge, but it is serving the function of a bridge. Okay, that is okay. Just another sentence I am putting here. Look at the sentence. If there is a bridge on the canal, people can easily connect with the people of other side. This is the function of a bridge. If there is a bridge, it will be helpful for the people, or it is necessary or it is mandatory to have a bridge over the canal or river. Without it, it is not possible for the villagers or people to cross it. This is very general. But here I am telling you, just give your deep attention to the words. There are many words you can see here. If there is a bridge on the canal, people can easily connect with the people of other side. I will especially try to draw your attention to the word connect. Connect. What is the meaning of connect? You know, creating a junction, creating connection, creating a relation. And I think now the students from intermediate class can imagine that what topic actually I am going to teach you. The topic will be what? Connectors. Just look here. From here, what is our today's topic or today's lesson? And here another image. Look at the center of the image. There is a ring, and there are four chains. Four chains are connected with the ring at the middle. The ring at the middle is functioning as the connector. And if I think all these are sentences and this is the ring is connector. It is functioning as the connector. Yes, you have got the point now. Our today's topic is connector or linkers. You know, connectors and linkers serve the same purpose. That means sentence connectors. In intermediate class, you get the examination question paper, and there will be the question on connectors, and there will be gaps. That means your question will contain 10 gaps. Each gap will require a suitable connector or linking words, and you will have to select the connectors or linking words and we are just trying to go to that topics, and we will try to learn those connectors, try to be very familiar with those connectors, and we will know the rules of connectors, what rules actually they have. And you know, connectors, it's not very easy topic. I think little bit this is difficult. Why it is difficult? You can explain like that. Connectors are like ornament. It is ornament of language. You know, without ornament, people use ornaments, but without ornaments, people are people. But when they wear ornaments, they will look more beautiful. This is like that. Connectors can be in the sentences, or can be used in the story or any composition or any writing, and they will function as the ornament of the language. That means, if you write a story without using any connector, that will be a story. You may also write a story by using different kinds of suitable connectors. These two stories will not be same, they will be different. What will be the different? The story with suitable connectors will make a good sense, but the story without using connectors will not make a good sense. That means, sentence connectors will make good sense, and we are just trying to learn about connectors. And it is my first lecture on connectors, and I think connectors will cover 3 lectures, and I will try to make it complete within 3 lectures. It is our first lecture today. What will be the outcome? Every learning or every work has its purpose, and what is the purpose of it? Learning outcome will be, after completing this lesson, we will be able to define connectors. What is the definition of connectors? After that, we may identify the connectors, and then we can use connectors to connect sentences. Sentence connectors, sometimes we tell it sentence connectors. That means, each sentence will begin a connector in the examination paper. Before that sentence, there will be a gap, and you will have to use the connector. That is why it is called sentence connectors. It may be the gap may be in the middle of the sentences. Then you can use some connecting words. Then you can call it connectors, only connectors, or linkers. Then you should not tell sentence connectors. When it will connect the sentence, then you should call it sentence connectors, but when it will be used in the middle of the sentence, then it should be counted as connectors or linkers only. Okay, this is the purpose, this is our outcome. And tell me, what is connector or linkers? No definition will be required. You will not be asked to define what is connector, what is linker, but you know, before going to do any work, you should know the definition of that. Without knowing the definition, it will not be easy. It will not be easy to do any work. That is why I am just showing you the definition of connector. You can see it. A connector or linker is a word or phrase that works as a conjunction to join 2 or more words, phrase, and clauses together. Connector or linker may be a word, single word. It may be a group of words, and it will work as conjunction. It will conjunct, bridge, it will join 2 or more words, or 2 or more phrases, or 2 or more sentences. This is the definition, somewhat definition of the connectors. You can tell it. Next one, I think before going to the topics, it's very necessary, it's very important to know generally what type of words are being used as connector, and that is why I have written here, or I have copied here some words or phrases which will be used as connectors. Look, what are they? Here, relative pronoun, you know the relative pronoun, who is, what, that. These are relative pronoun when they will refer any preceding persons and when they will be used as object, relative pronoun. And here conjunctive pronoun, and conjunctive pronoun also like relative pronoun, who is, what, that, but they are called conjunctive pronoun because they will be used not only as object, they can also be used as the attributed, as object, as subject, but relative pronoun generally used as object. This is the main difference, conjunctive pronoun and relative pronoun. Then relative adverb, I have written here some common relative adverb like when, where, why, just they are when they will be related with the verb, relative adverb, and this type of things. Like then conjunctive adverb, most common conjunctive adverb are moreover, however, accordingly. These are used, or this can be used as sentence connectors. Look, next, prepositional phrase. Prepositional phrase, group of words containing preposition, starting with preposition in front of, in time. These are prepositional phrase. Then subordinating conjunction, most common subordinating conjunctions are because of, unless, as a result. Generally, this type of words are used as connectors. Okay. Why do we need them? Why do we need them? That means, why will we use the sentence connectors? Before starting our class, I have told you they are serving as the function of ornament. They will make a good sense of a passage, of a story. And look here, for person, you can see 4 people with 4 diagram. When you will think them individually, they will not make any sense. They have dice. When they will join the dice, it will be uniformed, it will make a good shape. Connector is like that. When you will use suitable connector in any story, then they will make a good sense. That is why this is, they join ideas and show how those ideas are related to one another. That means, you may have ideas, and function of connector is to join those ideas, the ideas which are related to each other, and you will join them with the connectors. This is one of the purpose. Another purpose, they help us organize our ideas. You have ideas, but if your ideas are detached, they will not be organized. When they will be organized, it will make good sense. It is the function, it is the work of using connectors. If you use connectors, your thoughts or ideas will be organized. Then, dear student, if you use connectors, then it will be easier for the reader to follow. If I use connectors, then it will make good sense and it will be easy for you to follow. Without using connectors, it will not be coherent, it will not be relative. That is why you should use connectors. Dear students, here, before going to this topic, mentioning time, I will have to tell something about that. You should categorize the groups. Without categorizing anything, it's not possible to memorize, it's not possible to carry it in your mind. That is why most of the grammarians try to categorize the sentence connectors. It is one of the category. Mentioning time, that means there are some connectors which will mention time. If you can understand that it is mentioning time, then you will have to keep it in your mind that these connectors are used as for mentioning time, then you will recollect from there. If you are not familiar with those connectors which will be used for mentioning time, then it will not be possible for you to recollect when you are in the examination paper. That is why you should categorize. It is one of the category mentioning time. And look here, this category shows this. These are most common connectors used for mentioning time. After a while, here you have the Bengali meaning, and this class will be stored in Cambrian virtual class. If you join now, then it will be helpful. If you don't join at this time, you will be able to enjoy that class from Cambrian virtual class later. Here you have Bengali meaning: after a while, afterwards, at last, at the same time, formerly, in the meantime, later, meanwhile, whenever. These things, these words or phrases should be in your mind, that when you will mention any time, you will have to use from them. Except those words, you have many other, but keep them in it. Here best wishes, good to see. Then here I have many comments, all of them are well wisher of me. Thank you everybody, thank you everybody, those who are enjoying the class. Okay, thank you. Mentioning time here, and here one thing I want to add for you. Only one connector will be for one gap. This does not mean. That means one gap may require a suitable connector, but suitable connector may be one or two words. Not only after a while, it may be also afterwards. It may also in the meantime. Even in the examination board question, the examiner's throw question is only one suitable connector is suitable for that. No, there is no suitable connectors. One connectors is not only suitable for this. That means connectors may vary. 2 or 3 connectors may be in the same place, and head examiners opine that you should give marks to the students, but all should be in your mind. Let us see, dear students, here the next category, similarity. That means you are showing some similarity among your ideas, similarity between two things, this type of thing, maybe thoughts or ideas, and there is a topic, there is a connection of showing similarity. Then you should keep in your mind what are those connectors which may be I am telling may be used as showing similarity. Look here, dear students. In the same way, similarly can be used, all the same it can be used, in comparison, and equally, likewise. Those connectors can be used when you want to show any similarity. I am again telling, except those, you have many other connectors for showing the similarity. As I am delivering this lecture for intermediate class students, I am just telling that all those words are not possible to kept in the mind. Not only for you, even for me, it's not possible to recollect or to preserve all those words. Similarity, before that you got mentioning time. Next one, look, different examples. You may be in different situations where you may have to show some examples, and this is very common and this is very easy, and I have noticed no student make any mistake by using this type of sentence connectors. What are they? Different examples. What are they, my dear students? For example, such as, for instance. More or less these three will cover your idea. These three will cover your idea. You will use, for example, such as, for instance. Keep it in mind. These three will work for you. And here another famous word, namely. Namely also can be used here. This four. Next one. I am just trying to make it clear by showing some more examples. Look, for example, for instance, namely. The most common, little bit extra information, you will have to keep it in mind. No need to memorize them. Just see the sentence. It will help you when you will be in danger. Look, the most common way of giving examples is by using for example. The most common way of giving examples is by using for example or for instance. That means you are in the position to show some example, then you can use for example or for instance. Any of these two will do. Then namely, where can you use namely? Namely refers to something by name. Look, there are two problems you are facing, or there are two problems in a situation where there are two problems. I don't know the name, namely the expense and the time. Here you are mentioning the name and using namely. For example, for instance and namely should be little bit different, and you should not use namely here. Instead of for example or for instance, you should not use namely. That is why I have to prepare another slide to show it. We look, sir, to offer examples. Continuation of that. Look, here you are looking at the picture, and the picture shows that the place is not very spacious. They are working, but they are not getting more space. Actually, what does it mean? Here I have thrown a question to you. Can you make this into one sentence? That means you have one sentence. The office is too small. This is information. Another information, two people must share one desk. This is another information. You have one more information. The bathroom is used for storage. These three informations have been given here. And I have asked that can you make this into one sentence? That means I am asking you to use suitable connectors. But in your examination, you will not be asked like that way. There will be gap. You will have to just write the suitable or correct connectors. But here, if you do in this way, it will be helpful for you. Sentence connectors in that sentence. Hint, I have given a hint there. You can use for example, for instance, to illustrate. You can use it. Okay. Go to the next slide for the answer. Same picture from there for your convenience. Example 1. The office is too small. After that, you should use semicolon. That will be there. You will just have to use this for example. No need to think about the punctuation marks. Punctuation marks will be there already. You will have to use this. For example, two people. The office is too small. For example, two people must share one desk and the bathroom is used for storage. Those three informations in three sentences should be like that in one sentence. If you can join two or three sentences or four sentences in one sentence by using these connectors, then no problem will be faced by you in the examination. Next, example 2, that can be written in this way also. The office is too small to illustrate. If you make it elaborate, to illustrate, the office is too small to illustrate. Two people must share one desk. Furthermore, moreover, besides, this can be, the bathroom is used for storage. I think this is good example for making your idea about connectors for using for example will be more clear, will be water-like to you. Let us go to the next. Here, connectors, another categories. These are not grammatical categories. For our benefit, for our convenience, we have made it. Most of the teachers, most of the grammarians have created these categories. Connectors of addition. That means you want to add something. Look at the picture. People have found here a human tower. At first, two people may be at the bottom. After that, one or two people added there. After that, another people added there. That means they are adding. Look, these are generally used to add information. Connectors of addition. Additionally, you can use it. Furthermore, in addition, moreover, besides, not only but also. These connectors can be used for addition. In the sentences, another picture. She is giving some information to you. Can you make this into one sentence like that previous examination, but by using different types of connectors? I think you can see it. She talked to 10 doctors today. This is one information. She gave 2 presentations. Another information. One more example information. She met her boss for lunch. And your question is that you will have to connect all these informations into 3 sentences, will be into one sentence. This is your question. This is your task. And hints have been given here. Besides, furthermore, in addition, additionally, moreover. By using these all or 2 or 3 from here, you can join these sentences. And what will be the answer? Well, let us see the answer. Example 1. In this way, you can write. She talked to 10 doctors and she gave 2 presentations. Furthermore, additional information. Furthermore or moreover, she met her boss for lunch. As in your question paper, there will be no clue. That is why you have freedom to choose the suitable preposition. You may choose furthermore, you may choose besides, you may choose moreover. That will be right. Not that only furthermore is suitable from here, for here, only moreover is suitable for here. Not like that. You have freedom to choose the suitable connectors here. Dear students, next example. In addition can be placed in the beginning of the sentence. In addition to talking, and in addition to generally take base form, but it is with the phrase in addition to, that is like addicted to smoking, you know, addicted to smoking, like that. In addition to talking, not talk. In addition to talking to 10 doctors, she gave 2 presentation. Moreover, she met her boss for lunch. In addition to talking to 10 doctors, she gave 2 presentations. Moreover, she met her boss for luncheon. I think or I expect that this topic has been already clear to you. I have tried, and if you repeat this class again and again, as the topics is very difficult, I think that will be helpful. From Cambrian virtual classroom, you may have the opportunity to enjoy the same class again and again. I know that. Next, adding information, continuation of that at a glance, and in addition, as well as for your convenience, all these are in a slide. Also to furthermore, moreover, apart from, in addition to, besides, these are in one slide for your benefit. Look here, here you have little bit extra information. We don't usually start a sentence with also. That means also generally does not take place in the beginning of the sentence, but it does not mean that it will never be placed in the beginning of the sentence. Can be, also can be used in the beginning of the sentence, but generally it does not take place in the beginning of the sentence, generally. Then if you want to start a sentence with a phrase that means also, it is meaning also, but you are not using also. Instead of also, you can use another group of words, but meaning is same, as like as also. What are they? In addition or in addition to this. This will be supplement of also. That is why where you are using also, there you can use in addition or in addition to this. Then sir, then next, ideas are often linked by and. Okay, there are many ideas, you may add them and, but what more what extra information is here? In a list, you put a comma between each item, but not before and. Look at the sentence. What does it mean? We discussed training. You are discussing training, one idea, education, another idea. After training, you have placed here comma, but another idea, education, you have not used here comma, because we have time, left time 4 or 5 minutes. Education, and here we have used and that is why there is not there is no comma. I told it. And the budget. That means different ideas may be. The ideas which will be joined by and, before the and there will be no comma. Then also is used to add an extra idea or emphasis. Here in the sentence, we also spoke about marketing. That means you have spoken about many things, but you are especially giving importance or emphasis on marketing. Then you are telling we also spoke. You are giving importance, giving emphasis. You can use also with not only to give emphasis. You can use we are concerned not only by the cost, but also. That means with but you can use also. We are concerned not only by the cost, but also by the competition. This information should be in your mind. That will help you to understand the connectors, this topic clearly. Next, as well as to. Why are they here? As well as can be used at the beginning or the middle of the sentence. That means it has the freedom to be used in the beginning, at the beginning of the sentence, or it can be placed in the middle of the sentence. Sentence can be as well as, it takes place in the beginning. As well as the cost, we are concerned by the competition. In another sentence, we are interested in cost as well as the competition. Here you have used as well as at the middle of the sentence, and here you have used as well as at the beginning of the sentence. This can happen. Look, to goes either at the end of the sentences or after the subject. Then what is new about to? To can be used at the end of the sentence. Okay. Then after the subject or at the end of the sentence. And what will be the meaning of that? It meaning is as well. R-O. Okay. They were concerned to at the end of the sentence. I too after the subject. I too was concerned. It is after the subject and it is at the end of the sentence. Just have a look so that imagination that this can be this, and it will help you when you will fill of your gaps of connectors. Look here. Look at the sentence. The house is too old. Dash. Here it is dash. It is very dirty. That means house, one house. It has two quality. It is old and another quality is being dirty. Dirty and old. Both these two qualities or this information is about the house. How can you connect it? You can use besides or also or additionally, moreover, furthermore. You can use any of them. Besides, also, additionally, moreover, furthermore. Anyone will make the sense. Next, the house is too old. Besides, it is very dirty. Okay. This sentence can be written by using not only. How is it? Not only the house is too old, but it is also very dirty. That means this information can be set in this way, and then you will have the gaps maybe here or here, and then you will have to use not only but also. But before that, whether you will be able to complete the gaps with suitable connectors or not, it depends on your capacity. That means on your storage. What connectors are in your storage? Next, I think I may have to take little bit more times, 4 or 5 minutes. It's not a problem, I think. Your favorite player, the best football player in the world, you can tell. Just tell. He has another quality, modest. That means same one person has two quality, best football player and modest. And you can use and or besides or moreover or in addition. I have not written here the answer. You will try it. Then look. Whom can you look? Your another favorite player. Me also. He is skillful. Similarly, he is fast. Here you can use another connectors by using these two qualities. You will try. What connectors will be? You should try. Next, look. The place is noisy as well as crowded. Here you can use as well as and or moreover or besides. She is an athlete and she is also interested in politics. She is not only an athlete but also interested in politics. Not only but also can be used here, as well as can be, besides can be. Now, sir, now dear students, after the whole class, this topic is very known to you. In the examination paper, you will get the question paper and you will get the topic in this shape. There will be 10 gaps. In first part I have given 5 gaps, and later part you will get to the next slide, and you will have to suitable connectors. Cricket is a very exciting game. What will be the answer? So people of all ages enjoy this game. Cricket is a very exciting game. People of all ages enjoy this game. What can be? So, sutorang, অতএব. You can use here so. You can also use therefore, but so is appropriate here. Similarly, dash cricket is the most popular game in our country. What can be? At present. You can use nowadays. It will also make sense. At present, it makes sense. That means connectors may differ. At present, cricket is the most popular game in our country. Okay. Dash Bangladesh is one of the weakest test playing countries. What connectors may be there? True that. It's true. That means true that. This type of words can be used also in sentence connectors. True that Bangladesh is one of the weakest test playing countries. Okay. As a result, most of the people don't like watching test cricket. In order to make the sense clear, here you have used as a result, most of the people don't like watching test cricket. Then dash, they are fond of watching 2020 cricket. What can be here? On the contrary, on the other hand, in contrast, they are fond of watching 2020 cricket. Next part covers the other 5. Lately, some Bangladeshi cricketers have glorified the image of Bangladesh. Okay. Dash, we can mention the names of Sakib Al Hasan, Mashrafi, Rubel, Abdul Razak, etc. What can be? I think you can imagine. For example, such as this can be. For instance, we can mention this name. Dash, some dishonest cricketers have defamed the image of our country. There are some cricketers who have defamed, who have hampered our images. This type of cricketers there. What can be here? At the same time. At the same time. But you can also use here. You can also use here. On the contrary, on the other hand, some dishonest cricketers have defamed the image of our country. Dash, we can refer to XYZ. Any name may be here. What? In this regard, in this connection, we can refer to XYZ. Dash, most of the young players are committed to upholding the image of our country. What? However, you are drawing your attention to the other things. Then you are concluding from the above. Then, however, Jahok. However, most of the young players are committed to upholding the image of our country. Dash, the players will perform their best if they are given proper facilities. What can be? Undoubtedly. No doubt, all they will perform their best if they are given proper facilities. My dear students, I think from my lecture, it's more or less clear to you. I have tried to make you understand these difficult topics. This is part 1, and after that I wish I will be present with my second lecture in front of you. By this time, hope you will remain sound, and pray for me also, so that I can be safe and sound. Stay home, stay safe. All the best. Thank you.